What's going on, JW Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. It is Tier List Thursday, and for this tier list, I'm going to be ranking fast food fries. Now, I know the past uh couple weeks of tier lists has been of potato or fries, but starting with the different cuts of fries, and then moving on to potato side dishes. Well, not potato side dishes, but any form of potato. But I just haven't had much ideas for a tier list as of lately, so I'm ranking fast food fries now. Alright, so from God tier all the way down to trash. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Starting off with already one of the worst fast food fries I've ever had, Burger King's fries. Now, a lot of people will disagree with me, and that's fine. I hate Burger King's fries. Burger King in general is one of my least favorite fast foods, and these fries are one of the reasons why. They're overcooked, undersalted, and they're somehow dry. But how do you make a French fry dry when you cook it in oil? How? Trash. It is trash. Burger King's fries suck. That's my personal opinion. Uh, Culver's. Now, I haven't had Culver's, but I do really want to try Culver's. There's just the closest one to me is like 4 hours away, so I've never had anything from Culver's, but I do want to try their food. All right, but anyways, I gotta leave that off because I never had it. Bojangles fries. These I put them at number 5 of my most hated fast food fries, and I'm putting them at D tier simply because, unlike the other fries I've had from fast food places that I hated, these ones were just extremely disappointing. Like, I couldn't taste the seasoning that they had on them, and they were unevenly shaped. So not bad fries, not horrible fries, but very disappointing to me. So D tier. All right, but anyways, up next is A and W. I've never had A and W before. The only A and W thing I've had was root beer. Never had the fast food. All right, up next is Arby's crinkle fries. Now, Arby's crinkle fries, they're not anywhere near as good as their curly fries, but they are pretty good though. C tier. They're pretty good fries. If you're looking for a basic fry from Arby's, that's a good choice. Their crinkle fries are pretty good. Up next is White Castle. In my opinion, White Castle is the most awful fast food place ever, and these fries are one of the proofs. They're undercooked, undersalted, very flimsy, soggy. They suck. They suck just as much as the entire restaurant does. White Castle doesn't care. Alright. Anyways, on a lighter note, up next we have my... Hold on, before we get to that, Portillo's. Never had Portillo's before, I gotta leave that off. Alright, up next is Arby's curly fries. My all-time favorite fast food fries. These are amazing, and those are going up a God tier. Oh, now, see, here's the thing. A lot of people hate Arby's, and I feel like it's a trend at this point to hate Arby's. I feel like it's a total trend to hate Arby's at this point. Uh, they actually have some really good food. It's not just their curly fries. They have good chicken nuggets, they have good chicken tenders. Whenever they have it out during the season, they have a good fish sandwich. I like their smokehouse brisket sandwich too. They actually have good food. So yeah. Alright, up next is Dairy Queen's fries. These are fine. I'm putting them at C tier. There's nothing super special about them, but they're pretty good. Alright, up next, Steak and Shake. I think a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I think Steak and Shake fries suck. They're going to trash. See, the only time I've had Steak and Shake fries, yeah, they were kind of crispy, but there was absolutely zero salt on them. Absolutely no salt whatsoever. That made me mad. Alright, I love the fact that they're shoestring shaped. They're super thin, but come on, do better. Alright, up next, Jack in the Box. I've never had Jack in the Box before. Penn Station. Guys, Penn Station, it's one of my favorite fast foods. I absolutely love Penn Station. I would say it's at 11 of my favorite fast food places. I think their cheesesteak is really good, and their fries are, they're not the best fries I've ever had. They're going at C tier, but they're pretty good. They're alright, when they make them good. Alright, up next is, what is that? Carl's Jr. or Hardee's curly fries. Man, I never was a big fan of Hardee's, and I never really had their fries either. I actually I haven't had Carl's Jr. though because I'm on the East Coast. Uh, so yeah, I've never had any fries from Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. I've only had a few things from Hardee's, and I wasn't really impressed with them. All right, hold on. Let me check one thing really quick. Okay, I was making sure my mic was working. All right, up next, Crystal. I've never had Crystal before, but I heard a lot of people say that it's just as bad as White Castle. Uh, but then again, I've never had it. All right, Checkers slash Rally's fries. These are very good. These are very good fries. I'm currently tired of them though, so A tier. They're really good fries. They have a good seasoning on them, but I'm just currently tired of them. All right, up next, Taco Bell's nacho fries. Now, Taco Bell doesn't do a lot of things right for me, okay? But this is one of the few things that I really do like from Taco Bell, the nacho fries. Those are going up at A tier. I like the nacho fries from Taco Bell. Alright, up next, Lion's Choice. I've never had that place in my life. Up next is Church's Chicken. I've never had Church's Chicken before, but I do want to. Their chicken looks very good, and you know these look like they may be okay fries though. All right. Up next is Applebee's fries. These are fine. I'm going up. They're going at C tier. Man, I haven't had Applebee's in forever, but yeah. Bandanas. I've never even heard of Bandanas. Bob Evans. I haven't been to Bob Evans in a very long time, but you know, I do remember when I was younger eating their smiley fries, at least. So if those are good, these fries had to be good. So I'm gonna put those at B tier. Simply because of how good their smiley fries were when I had them. Alright, up next is Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings before, and it's a pretty good place. Excuse me. But I've never had their fries. I don't remember having their fries at least. Up next is Captain D's fries. These are good. I think other items from Captain D's are a lot better. Captain D's is one of my favorite fast foods. I'm gonna put these at C tier. Like I said, they're okay fries. They're good fries, but they just do other things a lot better. All right. Up next, these next two I've never even heard of. I've never heard of Charlie's, or I can't even read that one right there, so I gotta leave them off. All right, Chili's fries. Now I've only been to Chili's once, and I didn't eat their fries, so I gotta leave them off. Same thing with Chuck's. I've never even heard of that place. Cracker Barrel, guys. Cracker Barrel. Sorry, I think is a very underrated restaurant. It's not a fast food. It's a sit down restaurant. Maybe I should change the name of this to Restaurant Fries. But yeah, Cracker Barrel, they have pretty good fries. They're not the best I've ever had. I'm gonna put them at B tier. Denny's. I haven't been to Denny's in forever, and I don't remember eating their fries either, so I gotta leave both of these types off. Alright, Five Guys fries. Five Guys has good fries. Sometimes, thing is, sometimes it can be a bit inconsistent though. When they're good, they're good. But yeah, I'm gonna put Five Guys fries up at B tier. They have pretty good fries, but not one of my favorites. Freddy's fries. These are good fries. These are what Steak and Shake's fries should be. These are actually, they're cooked well and they're also salted well. These are going up at A tier. Freddy's fries are great. I do like some of their other side dishes, like their cheese curds or their onion rings, a little bit more. Freddy's is one of my favorite fast food places. I would say it's my second favorite burger fast food, right behind Shake Shack. But yeah, see, at the time when I was doing my fast food tier list, I didn't have Shake Shack, but after that time, I ended up having Shake Shack, and it's the best fast food burger I've ever had. All right. But anyways, this has to be Hardee's. Like the one above that was Carl's Jr., I think, and this one's Hardee's. Like I said, I don't remember having Hardee's fries before. I remember having other things from there, and I wasn't impressed with them. IHOP? IHOP had fries? I mean, I know IHOP had burgers, but I mean, I like IHOP, but I've never had their fries. I've only had their breakfast. All right, In-N-Out. I've never been to In-N-Out because I'm on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Sorry, In-N-Out is on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, so there's not one anywhere near me. And something I gotta say in regards to my fast food ranking. There was a lot of fast foods I never had before because there's not one anywhere near me. Uh, and someone in the comments said, you never had anything, huh? You clearly saw the amount of fast foods I actually put on the ranking that I've had before. Idiot. Alright, but anyways, I haven't had In-N-Out, but I've heard their fries are very sad. Unless you get the Manimal style. Alright, up next, KFC fries. I freaking love KFC's fries. I don't care what anyone says, I love KFC's fries. Those are going up at God tier. They're my second favorite fast food fries right behind Arby's. See, a lot of people hate KFC's fries simply because they replace the potato wedges. Now, I will say, I do like the potato wedges from there more, okay? But just because the wedges don't exist anymore, that doesn't mean the fries deserve flack. You cannot like the fries if you want to, okay? But saying that they suck simply because they replace the potato wedges, that's a very immature way of looking at things. Alright. But I love KFC's fries. Up next, Long John Silver's fries. A lot of people hate Long John Silver's in general. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite fast food places. And these are solid fries. They're nice and crispy and salty. They're going up at A tier. Alright. Anyways, what's this? Oh, Longhorn Steakhouse. I was searching for a fast food fries ranking. It's just got sit down restaurants fries in here. Longhorn's fries. I only had them once, okay, but they were actually pretty all right. B tier. Actually, no, what C tier? Yeah. Up next is Olive Garden had fries. I don't know. Olive Garden has fries. Then again, I've never had Olive Garden. Well, I have had Olive Garden. I have had Olive Garden, but the only thing I've had there was their Zapoli because I don't like Italian food that much. I don't like pasta. I don't like, pizza. I don't like garlic breadsticks. I have never had fries from Olive Garden before, though. The only thing I've had from Olive Garden was Zapoli. It's those fried donuts that are coated in sugar and you dip them in either chocolate or raspberry sauce. That's actually really good. Alright. Up next is Outback's fries. Now, I've been to Outback once, and it's one of my favorite sit-down restaurants. But I haven't had their fries. The only thing I had from Outback was the filet and lobster with mashed potatoes, and those were actually great. But I've never had their fries, so I gotta leave them off. Pizza Hut. Now, I recently learned that Pizza Hut had fries, okay? And I've heard Queso, the popular Twitch streamer, I love watching him. He said that Pizza Hut's fries were great, but I haven't had them, so I gotta leave them off. Alright, Raising Cane's. Like everything else at Raising Cane's, aside from the sauce, no flavor. Season them. Season your chicken, too. Raising Cane's is one of my most hated fast foods, and it's simply because their food tastes like nothing unless you dip it in sauce. The chicken has no flavor, the fries don't have any salt on them. Now, you know a fast food place is bad when the most flavorful thing by itself you have on your menu is a piece of toast and some sauce. You know that's sad. Cane's, season your chicken and season your fries too. The sauce is supposed to be a bonus, not the only thing that gives something flavor. Season your food. Alright, up next, Red Robin. I've never been to Red Robin before, but their fries are steak fries, so because of that, I'm gonna put them at D tier. That doesn't make sense, putting something I've never had at any spot, but I don't like steak fries. Alright, up next, Shake Shack. Shake Shack, I love Shake Shack. They have really good burgers. But, the fries, they're just fries. They're definitely alright fries. They're crispy, but they're not one of my favorites. I'm gonna put them up at B tier. Up next, Sugar Fire? What is Sugar Fire? Never heard of that. Texas Roadhouse. Hold on, my cat's wanting out of here. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, as I was saying, Texas Roadhouse, their fries are steak fries, and I never liked them, so D tier. Like, I like Texas Roadhouse. It's one of my favorite sit down restaurants, but steak fries and me are just not a good combination. All right. Anyways, up next, that burger joint. I've never heard of that place, so gotta leave it off. Wendy's. Now, Wendy's is inconsistent with the fries. Sometimes you'll get very good fries, but other times you'll get very subpar fries. So I'm gonna put them up at C tier. Now, the reason why I'm putting them up at C tier, not any lower or higher, is because of how inconsistent they are. When they have good fries, they are very good. But sometimes you can get them undercooked and undersalted. And I don't like that. Alright, up next, is that Whataburger? I can't tell. I can't really read that, but I never had it, so I gotta leave it off. Wingstop. Wingstop, I think is the best wing fast food place. And their fries, they're fine. They're fine. They're not one of my favorite fries ever, but they're good. C tier. See, the main thing that Wingstop is good for is their ranch. They have good wings and, good chicken tenders too. But the star of that place is their ranch. They have amazing, amazing ranch. So, but their fries, they're just good. And they're even better when you dip them in that ranch. Alright, but anyways, Zaxby's fries. Zaxby's is one of my all-time favorite fast food places. Actually, it's my second favorite, right behind Popeyes. Their fries, they are pretty good. They're pretty good fries. I'm gonna put them up at B tier. They're cooked well for being crinkle cut fries. It's just there's better fries out there. Popeyes Cajun fries. I love Popeyes Cajun fries. Those are going up at God tier. Popeyes Cajun fries are one of the best fast food fries. Popeyes in general is my favorite fast food of all time, and their fries are a good example of why. Alright, anyways, up next, Jack in the Box, their curly fries. I've never had Jack in the Box before, so I gotta leave that off. Chick-fil-A's waffle fries, those are very good fries too. Those are going up at A tier. The reason why they're not up at God tier is simply because I wish they were a bit crispier. That's it. I do love waffle fries, and Chick-fil-A has good waffle fries, but I feel like the ones at Chick-fil-A, like I said, I wish they were crispier, and I also think that Chick-fil-A's waffle fries are just the best fries that you could dip in a sauce. Like, dipping them in their Chick-fil-A sauce is perfection. Alright, but anyways, up next, Jollibee. I've never had Jollibee before, so I gotta leave it off. Sonic fries. I've heard, you guys ever watch Queso? Like, I already talked about him, but he hates Sonic fries with a passion. But me personally, I think there's worse fries out there than Sonic, so... but they're definitely not one of my favorites. I'm going to put them up at C tier. I think they have better tater tots than they do fries. Alright, up next, McDonald's. McDonald's fries are extremely overrated. Extremely overrated. Like, a lot of people consider them like the perfect fast food fries, but the thing is, they've always bragged about how crispy and salty they get their fries. Every time I get fries from my McDonald's, they are almost crispy enough for me, but there's not a single milligram of salt on them. But, on the flip side, dipping it in their barbecue sauce, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put, simply because by themselves, they're kind of subpar to me, they're going at D tier. But like I said, dipping them in their tangy barbecue sauce, McDonald's has very good barbecue sauce, so, and they definitely make their fries a little better. All right. And these last two, one of them I never heard of and the other one I just never had. At least I can't read that second to last one. I can't even tell what that is. But yeah, that's been my restaurant fries tier list. What'd you guys think about this? If you disagree with me, that's fine. It's just my personal opinion. But post some below, please. Let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like, see you thumb up. Hey, see you thumb it down. On social media, my back, show me down in the description box. I'm sure you can subscribe and become a member of the GLB faction on the journey to 10,000 subscribers. God loves you. See you later.